They gonna go talk to Swearing Jim?
I should tell you, Mr. Wolcott, I have seen men in this very camp, feeling themselves victimized, seek redress in fashions I thought imprudent.
Violently, you mean?
I wonder, Mr. Wolcott, if some second letter couldn't be drafted.
Your idea would be that we fuck Mr. Hurst twice.
I missed the name, sir, but I can aver as a general principle, my days of fucking anyone are long in the past, whomever you represent.
George Hurst.
Of course I know George Hurst.
Oh, you know him personally?
I do not know him personally. I do not know him personally.
Oh.
But of course I know of George Hurst and his reputation and accomplishments and wealth.
Mr. Hurst doesn't renege on contracts.
What am I to do, Mr. Wolcott? But to admit a terrible and tragic miscalculation, Kate myself and big mercy and understanding.
Remove your hand from my forearm. Do not touch me again.
I look poor, but that is a cultivated pose and posture. I am not poor,
People
and I am not
shit
stingy
themselves
when
when they hear
fundamental
this
interests
guy's
are at
name.
stake.
There is a service you could do, Mr. Hurst, that would set off exactly against the funds he might otherwise believe you fleeced him of.
Anything, sir.
Circulating certain rumors about the future of the camp. In particular, about the validity of the present titles to the claims.
Consider me enlisted. Consider the validity called into question.
Do you think this hat makes my head look big?
No, sir.
I guess he's sending him to Joni's, actually. Joni's is the highest end strip joint brothel.
You're gonna find out something now about yourselves, your fellow man. I ain't going anywhere. And if anyone else wants to, 2 weeks fucking severance is waiting for you right fucking now. You just step the fuck up. Step right the fuck up! When any time, day or night, anyone wants to fucking waver or fucking change their minds, you just step right the fuck up and get your severance. Let's open the fuck up and get it while we can, all right?
I don't believe anyone wants to stay there. I believe they think he'll kill them if they step up.
What are you gonna do to him?
Pass this instrument through his penis into his bladder. If he has stones, they'll click against the metal of the instrument. Assuming I can hear the clicks above his screams, I will have identified the cause of his obstruction. Then I'm sure of a happy outcome for Al and every one of us.
My God, he's got to stick that up his dick. And it'll cling to the metal? What is it, a magnet?
Come in and shut the door.
I mean, obviously they don't do that anymore, but I've never heard of it magnetically clinging.
The fuck is it?
Anything you want to tell us, Mr. T?
I told you all I want to tell you outside.
Well, believe me, you don't have waverers standing in front of you, or doubters, or anyone looking for fucking severance.
Just the opposite.
What's that mean? You looking for a raise?
Oh, well, what's going on, I suppose, is Leon's question, Mr. Tolliver?
That I've been privy to a rumor as far as claims being invalidated. All titles thrown out. The answer's yes.
Well, rumors are not facts.
So if any gutless cocksucker tumbles to what's going on and decides he wants to cut and run, sell his fucking holdings, you tell him to come see me. Cy Tolliver will buy whatever he's fucking selling if he's had little faith in the camp or rumors of judicial invalidation or the panic that'll ensue from that. That's all we can fucking do right now. And not waver.
Locks the fucking door so people can't get to help him. Fucking ashamed to be sick.
You know he had it designed to murder that little one.
No, I didn't.
Hell yes, he had it designed. Charlie and me spirited her from camp, forced him to a second victim more suitable to his cocksucker's purpose.
He also brought the cripple from that orphanage. And don't buy his bullshit about the 9-cent trick.
What cripple?
Jewel. Why she's around is... it's his sick fucking way of protecting her.
It's nice to see you.
Jane looks a lot skinnier.
Pursuing the second subject Mr. Bullock raised, Mrs. Garrett, might upset a person now present, junior to you and me.
The little girl.
I've no further need of your services, Mrs. Ringhausen.
Well, bless my soul.
I'll say goodnight then to you and Sophia.
My preference is you're saying goodbye.
If having made so many decisions so quickly, your patience may be short just now. And I'd appeal to you to reconsider your preferences in the morning.
In any case, you'll want to retire to your room.
I hope you'll recall that I've traveled from Chicago to enter your employ and have no emergent prospects.
We'll come to some arrangement.
My training, ma'am, is that being engaged to see to the child's education, my soliciting her affections would intrude on the mother's province.
Mrs. Garrett, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Mrs. Garrett's being a raging bitch. Maybe the girl went a little too far,
scared.
but I don't know.
I pray for you every night.
How sweet.
Shut your fucking mouth now and turn over and close your eyes.
I feel like she's trying to be genuinely nice, and he's just an evil dude. There's a lot of evil dudes.
Present the tits a little more. Can you hold that for half an hour?
I've been holding this my whole fucking life.
Oh, here we go. He wanted the high-end whorehouse.
Mr. W.
Brothel.
Hello.
My partner, Joni. How do you do?
How do you do?
Our caller fancies Basil's bourbon, Joni, which is hid beneath the floorboard at the bar.
Where is she?
Carrie's been detained.
Detained.
Oh, the girl.
You don't need me telling you Carrie's mind's her own.
Would you get out of my sight, please?
Why
How
is he
close a
so
relative is she
weird?
fucking in Cheyenne?
She's coming soon, Mr. W.
Is her arrival imminent?
I ain't for sale, sir. But I would fuck you for free.
Well, I have to say, you ain't my type.
Mr. W., who I just unhanded, and Mr. Basil Hayden do not wish to be disturbed.
She kills that fucking cocksucker. I'm gonna be working for the rest of my life.
He's gonna get this guy to spread
calm.
the rumors.
Do you understand me, you repulsive lout?
No.
The claims, Richardson, they are being overturned. Take the rest of the night off, Richardson.
Thank you, sir.
Go to the bar, get drunk, spread the
But
word.
confide in no one.
Yeah.
Who am I?
You're Mr. W. Your boss struck bigger than anyone in the Comstock in Mexico. And shall I hazard an approach I rarely find ill-received?
No.
I'll just be here in my girl's world diddling myself.
I admire you coming armed.
Why even unbutton his shirt? All right, here we go.
I'm sorry for how it hurts.
My God in heaven. I hope he's drugged up good.
God damn it, hold him still.
Give it a little up.
Fuck you, Johnny! Get in there and fucking help him!
What am I supposed to do?
Put your hand in his mouth! Let him bite your fucking hand!
I'm in your bladder. I can hear the fucking stone.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna try now to move the stone to release your water, so you push now if you can, son. Oh, God! Mother, push now if you can't get your water flowing. I'll fucking kill you, Doc! You take it out of it! Shut up!
Stick in his mouth so he can bite down. The whole town hears him getting his dick ripped apart. Up.
All right.
We got a
All right.
liquid
I
coming
can
out.
See some fucking urine. All right. Al, I'm gonna take it out of you. You hold on and it won't hurt so bad.
Is it out of him?
That instrument's out of him.
That instrument's
And
out.
what if the fucking stone?
I didn't see no fucking stone come out.
Is that it? A lot of talking that episode. There was a lot of going on with dialogue, not a whole lot of action. I don't think really anything besides Swearingen screaming his head off for good reason. I don't think anything else like really actiony happened. I mean, don't get me wrong, episode 1 was insane, and there was so much going around in the last 2 episodes that I'm not surprised. Usually 3, 4, and 5 usually are like build-ups and dialogue, story building, and then you got your run to the finale. I'm trying to figure out here. A lot was going on. I'm trying to absorb it all. I will watch this again after, but this is the first time, obviously. So, the cripple girl. Are they trying to say that that's possibly Swearingen's daughter? Trixie got drunk. She's talking to Calamity Jane, basically sounding like he either protects her because he does have a heart, and Trixie was saying Swearingen has a heart, or she was saying that that's possibly his daughter, and he protects her because of that. I'm not clear on that one. George Hurst. I know I've heard of Hurst before. I'm pretty sure that's what Citizen Kane is based off of. The guy is a bazillionaire. And why is this weird dude his like right-hand man? He doesn't want to be touched. He tells Joni to unbutton his shirt. She goes to like blow him and then starts playing with herself, and he gets up and rebuttons his shirt. Why did he even start down that road if he was going to stop? Was he like almost going to break and then he changed his mind? Because now there is a hooker that supposedly he came there for, that is like the love of his life, I guess. The woman Joni works with, I'm still not clear on her role either. Obviously, they're partners. She came from out of town. She runs the hookers, so to speak, and she's high end. You got Mrs. Garrett acting like a bitch to the woman from American Horror Story who works helping her teach the kid. I'm not sure there either. Did I miss something? Did she deserve to get reamed like that, or is Miss Garrett being a royal bitch? I feel like she's being extra bitchy. Granted, Farnham killed her husband, or helped kill her husband, I guess, so to speak. He's always doing scams and schemes, but I feel like she's being very uppity and kind of a bitch, even to people that shouldn't be treated that way. Ellsworth is like her right-hand man now. Bullock is like ignoring her because he's doing his whole thing now with the brother's wife. We did find out in the beginning the son, William, who I also know is from something recently, the older actor version of himself. Don't want to look at IMDb because I'm afraid I've done this before in IMDb. I looked at a picture and it said somebody was like only in 2 episodes, and I'm like, well, now I know that person's going to die. I just don't like to look at IMDb because of spoilers, but definitely know him. And he did make a claim that they were married. Bullock and his mother were married. I wasn't sure if they were just using the title loosely, but that's all I'm going to talk about right now, guys. These will be getting done quickly now that I'm throwing them up on Patreon every week, and then they'll get chopped up and thrown on YouTube at some point. Comments down below. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.